Welcome to Talk Hospitality to me. My name is Victoria Magiacomo, and I am a host of the show. Our other host is not here today, so I have Maria Jacobo from Rhode Island Hospitality filling in. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you. Thanks
We're
for
excited to
having
have
me.
you back again.
I know,
2
again.
weeks in a row. I mean, what's going
with
on? Is he getting replaced? No, I'm just kidding. But today we have a very special guest. We're super excited to welcome Dr. Rosemary Costigan, president of CCRI. Thank you so much, Rosemary.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm thrilled to be here.
We're very excited to have you. It's such a pleasure. We kind of want to kick it off and go into a little bit about your background. So are you originally from Rhode Island? Were you born and raised here?
Yes, I was born, I grew up in Pawtucket.
Okay.
I actually was born in Central Falls.
Where are
and,
you?
Maria.
Yes, but immediately was, brought to Pawtucket as a
Yeah.
newborn, and I still live in Pawtucket.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm a
Wow, I
lifelong
didn't
Rhode
know
Island
that.
resident. Very proud of that,
Yeah.
and very close ties to Rhode Island community.
Yeah. So where did you go to high school? Did you go to
Yes.
Pawtucket High School?
Yes,
Okay.
I went to, it was then Pawtucket West High School. It's
Okay.
now Shea
Yeah.
Senior High School. And from there, I went to Rhode Island Junior College, which is now the Community College of Rhode Island. So
wow.
first generation college student in my family, and went into the nursing program at the Community College of Rhode Island.
Wow.
And got my associate's degree in nursing, and
Okay.
then went on and got a bachelor's from Rhode Island College,
Mm-hmm.
master's in nursing from the University of Rhode Island, and a PhD in nursing
Wow.
from the University of Rhode Island.
And what
That's
made
amazing.
you get into nursing?
I always wanted to be a nurse.
Okay.
So I've been very fortunate to have two wonderful careers, both as an educator and a nurse. And I grew up right near Memorial Hospital as a child, and
Yeah.
just saw a lot of nurses coming and going, and was always very intrigued by that and had a strong attraction to wanting to be a nurse. And so having the opportunity to go to then Rhode Island Junior College was wonderful, and I went to work at Memorial Hospital, and I was there for 20 years.
Wow.
Long time.
Yes, I worked in critical care, operating room, so I had
That
great
must-
experiences.
You must have seen some crazy, yeah.
Yeah. And what
What
made
was-
you step away
Yeah.
after those 20 years?
So always believing in lifelong learning, and that was instilled in me at the Community College of Rhode Island back in the 70s when I was a student. Wonderful faculty who really impressed upon us young new graduates that it was a beginning, not an end. And so quickly after I graduated, I enrolled at Rhode Island College to finish up my bachelor's in nursing, and then I had an opportunity to go to the University of Rhode Island for master's, and I had a wonderful connection to the faculty that taught me. They would come into the hospital to oversee their students, and they continued to cheer me on throughout my career and said to me, "You've got to come back and teach."
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed having student nurses on our unit and so forth. So I did. I got my master's and then applied for a faculty position, and I taught nursing for 15 years.
Wow.
Yes, at
Wow.
CCRI. So it was wonderful.
Full
Full
circle.
circle.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
And were you at all the campuses when you were teaching? You kind of moved around, or was it just,
Yes.
yeah.
So I was based at the Flanagan campus in Lincoln.
Okay.
But I frequently taught at the Providence campus, and occasionally would be at Newport. So we moved around, but my home base was Lincoln and Providence.
That's amazing. And so now you are the president of CCRI, right?
Which, by
So
the way,
that is-
it was, what is it? I'm so sorry. What is that? Unanimous, right? It was a unanimous
Yes,
appointment.
a unanimous appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And the first alumna to to become the president.
And
Yeah.
so how is that? That's
it's
congratulations. First of all,
phenomenal.
that's amazing.
I know.
right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, first of all, it's phenomenal to lead that institution.
Yeah.
Whether you're an alum or not, but certainly being an alumna is very, very special. And I think that it demonstrates to every student who comes into the college what's possible. What's possible, because I certainly wouldn't have imagined that when I entered in as a freshman student many, many years ago.
Yeah.
But that's the story of CCRI and the opportunities that it affords every student who walks through our doors. So
Wonderful
And those
story.
opportunities, right?
yes,
Right.
yes.
And I know CCRI just launched a culinary arts program, right?
Yes.
So could you kind of tell us a little bit about that and what that, I know we have a partnership and kind of a little bit about all of that.
Sure. So we've had a very good and long relationship with Rhode Island Hospitality and the Education Foundation. And about 2 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, 2.5 years ago, when Farouk joined, he and Heather Singleton came into the office to meet with me, and it was a great meeting. And I love to brainstorm with community members and employers to say, how can CCRI step in and help?
Yeah.
And Farouk and I were talking about the needs of the hospitality and culinary community in Rhode Island, which is so vibrant. And I was talking to him about the Newport campus and what I felt was an opportunity for us to enter into culinary, having a beautiful industrial kitchen down there. And we talked about, was there a need for it, which he indicated there was.
Yeah, of course.
So we continued to talk about it, and then several months later, we also hosted a convening of community partners in the Newport area at the Newport campus, and one of the topics that came up at that convening was just about the hospitality industry. We had community members that were there, and we were able to walk away from that convening and get to work with faculty. We're very fortunate to have a very diverse and real-life work faculty that have been in industry. And we were able to create a curriculum, recruit a Michelin chef to help us create that curriculum, and we enrolled our first class in September.
That's awesome.
Yes.
The turnaround was quite remarkable.
It was.
From the idea to...
And I want to kind of talk about that, but we're just going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with Dr. Rosemary Costigan from CCRI.
Thanks for tuning back in. For those of you that are just tuning in, today we are with Dr. Rosemary Costigan. We're having a lovely conversation about the partnership that Rhode Island Hospitality has with CCRI. Could you tell us a little bit more about Rhode Island Promise and what that looks like?
Sure. In 2017, the state of Rhode Island launched the Rhode Island Promise program, which offers free tuition for up to 2 years for recent high school graduates from Rhode Island.
That's amazing,
I
first
know.
of all, 'cause I missed that when I graduated. So
I wish I could go back in time.
Right? Right.
It's a wonderful program,
Yeah.
and it offers a great support to our students.
Huge.
So that's been very successful. We're in our 9th year.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So.
And then in terms of the culinary program, how many, I know you said that in fall of last year was the first class. How many did you have enrolled in that class?
So we had a very strong start. There were 20 enrolled in the class from the fall, which for a new program, and we were moving very quickly, is a very good enrollment number. We also had good retention. So they're now in their 2nd semester, and then we'll be preparing to enroll next cohort in the fall. So, and this will be the first year that we've actually had a good runway to have open houses and so forth. So we're really excited. We've got excellent faculty, and looking forward to having 2 cohorts. So
That's awesome.
Chef Ken Watt is the best.
Yeah.
Will there be an additional chef, or Chef Watt will take
so
care of
we're
both?
right now recruiting for a pastry chef.
Oh, that's
So
exciting.
we're really excited about this, and Chef Ken is phenomenal.
He
We
is.
absolutely adore. I was down there about a month ago for Pro Start.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
And had an opportunity to go through the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of new and updated equipment. So we're very grateful for the support that we got from the state in order to upgrade our appliances. And the students seem so happy, and Chef is wonderful in that space. You can tell he just loves his work.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
And having that Pro Start competition there is great because these students get to kind of see what this looks like, the program, right? Like they get like firsthand look at it, and they can get excited because they can go to CCRI in Newport for free for the first 2 years and get that culinary program degree. So that's just amazing in itself to be able to see that, and it's great.
Were you able to catch some of the competition?
I was able to catch a little bit of the beginning.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I did have to head north.
Yes, you're a very busy lady.
to work, but I was so impressed with the students and the faculty that come from the high schools, and we have such great culinary programs in the high schools around the state, and I'm really happy.
We're actually both
Graduates.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Of Pro Start. Yeah.
Start.
I went to Warwick, and she went to Davies.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
I know.
So
And we wouldn't be where we are today without that
No.
program.
No, so we both have culinary backgrounds actually, so it's funny. Yeah. So I think that this new program at CCRI is great, honestly. Like
It's
I
a
can't stop
wonderful
talking about it because it's just a wonderful program, and the turnaround time, like kudos to you and your whole team because that's really remarkable, honestly.
Well, it's one of the, I think, one of the wonderful aspects of community college and the faculty that work at them. As I said, we're very very diverse in terms of the talents, and our faculty do come from industry. So when we say we need to create a curriculum, they're able to sit down and get to work and certainly network within that industry, which is what we did with the culinary to make sure that we're getting the highest quality creators.
Yeah.
And we respond quickly to the community needs. And I'm just really...
Thank you for that.
Well,
Yeah.
you're very welcome. It's a team effort. And just really very happy for the students in Rhode Island that will have an option, and working with our 4-year partners so that, again,
We're all a team, right?
we believe firmly in lifelong learning. So it's a
It
beginning.
never stops.
Yeah.
And making those connections so that students can move on if they so desire, but they're also able to go into a job that will support them and something that they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
I
that.
know the partnership has been a highlight of
I know. I like to say I'm going to the
2025,
campus.
2026,
I'm going
right?
to our
office in
space.
Newport.
We're going to Newport. I'm like, and everything in Newport, right? When you're down there, it's like there's so much that you can
Great.
go eat and like things to do, and it's great to just be over there. It's a beautiful campus.
Yeah.
What is something that you would say has been like the most challenging stepping into this new role? I'm sure.
As president?
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I think everything is magnified.
Yeah.
So it's getting out and meeting everybody that I need to meet.
Yeah.
But I have a wonderful team around me, and certainly I'm deeply connected to the college, and so it's hard to think of them as challenges, but I
Yeah.
think it really is just trying to be there and be available to the community. But we've got a we've got a system that, you know, we're trying to connect with as many employers as we can
Yeah.
and make ourselves available. But there are 4 campuses. It's a complex institution. It's large. It's one of the largest community colleges in New England. And singly, it is the largest community college in New England.
Oh, wow.
So there are complexities to it that can be daunting, but the work
it's
is
all worth
great.
it, right?
Yeah, the work is great. The people are wonderful. The students are awesome.
Yeah.
So I love going to work every day.
Yeah.
And
I love everyone that we bring in. It's like the team, right?
Yeah.
It takes.
It's always a team.
Yeah.
It is.
I love
Yes.
that.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with Dr. Rosemary Costigan, president of CCRI.
Thank you for joining us again. And for those of you that are just tuning in, we are here with Dr. Rosemary Costigan. Dr. Rosemary, what would you say, looking back, is one of the moments that you're most proud of?
Well, I'm a mother, so I have to preface everything about being proud of I am a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 8. So I'm really,
Big
there's a lot of
family.
pride in them.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're asking me about professionally.
No,
so-
it can be
Yes.
honestly. No, I like to hear.
I love that
So,
answer.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
That is the answer.
Yes, they bring me so much joy and pride to see them growing. And but you know, I think probably the most moving moment for me recently was being installed as president. As we talked earlier, it was a full circle moment, and I think back to going in as a young 17-year-old freshman and the journey, and it is a journey, and it's about choices and it's about education, and so that was probably the most powerful moment. There were many. I've had them as nurses. I've had them as teachers, and certainly as a nurse, being with someone at in a serious situation, or being there at a birth of a baby, which I've had the pleasure of doing.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Those
that
are very
is.
powerful moments, and then as a teacher, to see a student all of a sudden get it and understand what you're
Teaching them, right?
and you're just really thrilled when that happens, because it's affirmation for both the teacher and the student. And but the inauguration was pretty powerful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's amazing for sure. Do you have like a work-life balance? I know you have 5 kids and 8 grandchildren, so I'm sure you have to.
It's challenging to do that because I tend to work a lot. But I do enjoy spending time with my immediate family, I have a large extended family, and so I make
You
time
make it
for
work,
myself.
yeah.
Yes.
They're all your children live in Rhode Island?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
very
Oh, good.
fortunate. Yes,
That's
very
nice.
fortunate about that. Yeah.
And when you guys
Awesome.
go out to eat, where do you guys typically like to go?
So we usually have to find some place that can accommodate a large crowd. So there are some regular spots that are kid-friendly. But I will say, Rhode Island, we're so fortunate to have such great culinary. So I'm going to talk about regions. So I love seafood.
Okay.
So I love to go to Newport and explore all the great restaurants down in Newport. And I love Italian food.
Okay.
And so the Federal Hill is a really favorite spot of mine, and I would
Can't
be
go
very
wrong.
hard pressed to pick one restaurant,
I know.
but they're all terrific.
There's endless options. You can just
Yes.
keep walking.
We're
down-
just so
down the
fortunate to
street,
have these options available, and but certainly seafood and Italian food are very
your-
high on my list of favorites.
That's awesome. What's your favorite seafood dish?
let's see.
Or seafood,
Yes,
I
well,
should say, like
I love
salmon.
salmon. I
Okay.
love salmon, but I love all shellfish.
Okay, yeah.
So, from steamed clams, lobster, you name
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but there isn't
Can't go
really
wrong.
anything
Perfect
that I.
state for it, right?
Yeah, there's not one that I really don't like.
Yeah.
But I do like salmon.
Yeah. I love a good salmon.
Yeah.
I like Cajun seasoning on my salmon. Never tried it.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good with
Very
Cajun. Do you get to travel often? And if you do travel, like what is your favorite places to go see?
So we do try to travel. I will say that Ireland is a favorite spot for me. There's family there, so there's usually every other year we probably take a trip there. It's beautiful countryside, and their food is good.
Really?
Their food is good. But I also was in Portugal in September, and it
Was that your first time?
Yes, and what a beautiful country.
Yes.
And lots of seafood, so
that was
I
perfect
fit
for
in
you,
very well there. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, and certainly I like to get to warm climates. And,
Yeah, same.
I
The weather
enjoy,
here is,
I
know.
enjoy the.
It was a long winter, this one we just had.
yes.
Yes.
I think we're all ready to see warmer days, right?
Yes.
I do want to kind of touch upon, you recently received the Education Foundation's Chairman Award at our Anchors Gala. So we just wanted to say congratulations for that,
Thank you so
because
much.
that's amazing too. I mean, CCRI is doing great things, and obviously they have an amazing leader. So
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. It was a great honor.
yeah.
Great honor.
What excites you the most about education at CCRI? Like, where do you see it in the future?
Well,
Five.
the thing that excites me the most is the opportunity that it affords so many students in Rhode Island. I think there's nothing more important than education. And what CCRI offers is something really for everyone, whether it's healthcare, it's hospitality, it's building things, advanced manufacturing. So that's really what excites me, the opportunity of CCRI.
Yeah.
And I can't do enough to spread that word. We're here, and we love to welcome students in, and lots of great initiatives going on at the college in terms of scheduling and more student-friendly schedules, et cetera. So very excited about the future for CCRI.
Right.
That's awesome.
With the creation of the culinary program, I'm sure there's
That's only going to
so
keep
many
growing,
more in
I'm
the
sure,
works.
too.
That's right.
Yeah, is there anything else up your sleeve, or?
Well, yes, there is. So this is really an exciting year in our budget for fiscal year 27. We have proposed a new Workforce Innovation Center
Wow.
that would be constructed at the Warwick campus, and it's a 40,000 square foot building, and it would allow us to expand our work in the skilled trades and
Love that.
become a workforce hub. So if someone is looking for training or job-related upskilling, they will know where to go.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful rendering, and we're now we're helping make its way through the budget process, and we're hopeful that it will make it onto a ballot in the fall.
That would be awesome. How long would you say that would take to get up and running if it all?
So we're looking probably 2029, 2030 in that range. It does depend on the financing and so forth, but we can
super
move very
exciting.
quickly. It's about
We
an
know,
18-month build. It's about having the funds available, but it is we're very confident that we can certainly construct it efficiently and on time and on budget, and it's a beautiful design, 12 classrooms.
Wow.
And so
It's awesome. Well, thank you, Dr. Rosemary Costigan, President of CCRI, for joining us today on Talk Hospitality to Me. You can catch us every Friday at 1 p.m. and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. and also in the library, so tune in for next week. Thank you so much.